What is up, techies? It's Fluffy here, and if you saw our unboxing, you know I was hyped about this big boy. This is the POCO Pad M1, a 12.1-inch late that's trying to prove you don't need to spend a fortune to get a play to the max experience. We've been testing this for a couple weeks, gaming, binge watching, and pretending to work, and I have some thoughts. Is the massive battery and that new Snapdragon chip enough to make this your next daily driver? Or is it just a big screen with no soul? First off, let's talk about the best part of this tablet, the screen. This 12.1-inch 5K display is a joy to use. At 249 pixels per inches, text is sharp and images are crisp. But the real MVP is the 120 Hz refresh rate. Scrolling through social media or gaming feels incredibly fluid. I watched a ton of content on this, and the Dolby Vision support really pops. Colors are vibrant without being oversaturated. And don't worry about eye strain, it's 2 Grindland certified, so your late night anime marathons are safe. It hits 600 nits peak brightness, which is great for indoors, though you might struggle a bit under direct sunlight. Now, the audio. We have quad speakers with Dolby Atmos, and POCO claims a 300% volume boost. I don't have a decibel meter, but I can tell you this, it gets loud. Like, fill a small room loud. The separation is good, and there's even a bit of bass. And yes, for my wired headphone lovers, the 3.5mm jack is here. Under the hood, we have the Snapdragon 7 Seconds Gen 4. This is a 4nm chip that clocked over 1.06 million on Antutu in our tests. That is serious mid-range power. I threw Crystal of Atlan and Mobile Legends at it, and it handled them like a champ. Frame rates were stable, and thermal management was surprisingly good. The metal unibody helps dissipate heat, so it never got uncomfortable to hold. With 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, multitasking is smooth. And if you're a digital hoarder like me, the microSD slot supports up to 2TB. That's practically infinite storage for movies and games. The POCO Pad M1 runs on Xiaomi HyperOS, and this is where the ecosystem play comes in. If you have a Xiaomi phone, the interconnectivity is seamless. Home Screen Plus 2 lets you drag and drop files between devices, and the shared clipboard is a lifesaver for productivity. Now, the spec that made my jaw drop, 12,000 mAh. This battery is massive. In my testing, I easily got through 2 days of mixed usage without reaching for the charger. POCO says it can do over 105 hours of music, and honestly, I believe them. Charging is handled by a 33W fast charger. It takes a while to fill up a tank this big, but considering how long it lasts, it's a fair trade-off. A cool feature I used? Reverse wired charging. I actually charged my phone from the tablet. It outputs up to 27W, which is faster than some actual power banks. Alright, let's get real. Here is my take. I'm giving the POCO Pad M1 a solid silver rating. Here's why. It excels at what it promises: entertainment and battery life. The screen is fantastic for the price. The performance is reliable and the battery life is genuinely anxiety-free. Daily use. For a student or a young professional, this fits perfectly into a backpack. It's slim 7.5mm and light enough 610 grams to carry everywhere. The HyperOS features make it a great companion device if you're already in the ecosystem. Is it perfect? No. The 33W charging could be faster and the cameras are just okay for video calls. But for consuming content, gaming, and light work, it's an incredible value proposition. It's a tablet that doesn't try to be a laptop replacement but ends up being a fantastic multimedia hub. So, that's the POCO Pad M1, a battery king with a beautiful screen. What do you guys think? Is 12 inches the perfect size? Or is it too big? Let me know in the comments. If you like this review, smash that like button, subscribe to TechBTH, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next upload. This has been Fluffy, reminding you to play to the max.